No, 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 no.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's Black Series talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
Sup, guys?
And today we've got some leaks and actual announcements today.
Yeah, Gift the Galaxy, Nate. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's back. Who doesn't love Gift the Galaxy? And of course, as always, more leaks. More factory leaks. They don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming.
They need to hire a plumber.
Before we jump into it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel.
Yeah. And don't forget to hit your holocom puck.
Oh yeah, that's always important.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Now Han's shins are perfectly illuminated.
Yep. But yes, we did see this is a bit of an old news. We're playing a little bit of catch up, but there is a new Anakin Skywalker head sculpt. So we now have the Clone Wars Anakin head sculpt leaked, and now we have this new one, which seemingly looks like Revenge of the Sith, because it's a different head sculpt.
Yeah, hopefully this also means the rest of the body is going to be new, but if we're basing this on what we know about the upcoming Clone Wars figure, we might be bracing for just a new head on that old garbage 2013 body, which is just mind-boggling that they would even do it. Unfortunately, we know they're doing it for the Clone Wars figure.
Yeah.
Hasbro, please. New body. I'm begging
100% new.
We're all begging you.
No reuse.
For Revenge of the Sith Anakin, please. And Obi-Wan too. Please. This head appears to look decent. It's unpainted, so you can't really tell how good it's gonna look.
Factory reject, no photoreal, just flesh tone and hair color.
Looking at it though, I can see Hayden. I can kind of see it, you know?
I feel like I just need to see the paint.
Well, of course.
Like
we need the photo.
I don't see anyone when I look into that dead face. I just see the thumb soldier from Spy Kids. That's all I see.
And then from Vic V, who also recently revealed / leaked the SBD / Clone Trooper Phase 1 2-pack coming soon. They also have a brand new Black Series figure, and this is the updated slight retool of the Range Trooper.
Yeah, this one's going to be in the Andor series, so that'll be in Season 2. New legs.
Yeah. New lower legs at least.
Yeah.
Could be same upper legs. I don't know.
I suppose.
I don't know specifically.
Right. But of course, the original Range Trooper had those big, bulky boot things, and there was actually no leg on the inside of that. When you articulate it, you can kind of peek in and see there is no leg in there. So this is new sculpt work for the legs, at least.
I feel like this will make the stability of the figure a little bit better, because the original one with those chunky gravity boots, they were just kind of sculpted weird. So I feel like the Range Trooper would always fall over, knock a bunch of figures over. And with this release, I think the new legs will probably be a little bit more stable, since they're not going to have big chunky boots on them.
Yeah, rocket launcher too.
Right. Interesting that he comes with a rocket now, so I guess they're gonna have rockets in the show, I guess.
Sure.
What
if there's just not a scene at all with the rocket launcher?
Would you really be surprised? At this point, would you really be surprised?
Probably not. Cool stuff. I mean, it's a lot of reuse, but if that trooper is in the series, then I'll pick it up.
Yeah, I'll definitely get one. And as we mentioned earlier, Gift the Galaxy is back, so every week there's going to be some kind of Star Wars reveal, not necessarily figure related. It can be shirts,
Crocs,
lunch boxes.
Shout out to Disney for doing this on Tuesday.
Yeah, perfect timing.
They granted
for us.
our wish.
Right.
Please do it can do all these events on Tuesdays, honestly.
It makes it easy for us when we're filming our videos. So we got two 2-packs today, Justin. The first 2-pack here, I mean, honestly, both of these 2-packs got me feeling a little...
Yeah, these are For me, at least, they're just nothing burgers. So what's our first one?
All right, the first one is a Battlefront 2 Gaming Greats 2-pack. This is a Clone Commando in the Urban Fighter skin and the B1 Battle Droid in the Training skin.
This is such a big meh for me. Not because I don't like Clone Trooper repaints, but that Commando is just looking silly. I am fully past the defense of using the Hunter body. A few years have gone by. I've changed it a little bit on this. Delta Squad looks silly. The regular plain one looks silly. And this one just looks silly, especially now that they're doing specifically ones from, the Battlefront 2 video game. That's what this Urban Assault or whatever it is. It's a skin. Because, of course, they didn't do the Jungle Camo one.
No, that would be deluxe, Justin.
Yeah, that would be too cool. But actually, I wouldn't buy that one either because this buck sucks for the Commandos. Yeah. It's a fun, articulated toy, but it just sucks for the Commandos. Just take a look at the game model from Battlefront 2 where they just have maximum bulk.
Right. And I really think this issue has been highlighted drastically recently with the 2023 Clone Trooper update.
Absolutely.
They
100%.
made the regular standard Clone Trooper a more bulky figure. So now reusing the Hunter mold, it looks even worse now because the regular standard clones have more bulk than the Commandos, which that's not supposed to be the case at all. The Commandos are 100% more bulky than a standard trooper. So,
right.
I mean, literally look over there, Justin, right there. You could see the 2023 clone right next to the Commando.
The plain white one.
And the 2023 clone is bigger.
It is bigger. So, and there's missing deco on it, of course.
Right, of course.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
And the B1, I like the idea, sure, but it's the last B1 repaint that I would be interested in.
Yeah.
Like, why do they refuse to do the commander, the security, or the pilot?
Right.
Those are like the three common sense ones. How long have they had this mold?
And those ones are like from the movies too. They're in the games and they're in the movies.
Right, and they did this whole Phantom Menace prequel trilogy beat. Right. And I'm like, what are we doing here, guys?
But we get the training model. I don't think I'm necessarily going to pass on this set, but I am 100% not going to pay anywhere near full price for it.
Yeah, which is $44.99, of course.
Yep, which, good that it's still a cheap army builder, 2-pack, slightly discounted. That's what we need. But yeah, if this goes on clearance, 50% off or more, then I'll probably pick it up. But otherwise, I'm not really all that interested in paying the full price for this set because it's whatever. It's meh. I saw this clone and I was like, what skin is that?
Yeah, it took me a second to realize it was from Battlefront because I always knew there was like a couple skins for the Commandos.
Yeah.
But I was like, I would always default to the cooler one, which is like the jungle digital camo sort of thing.
Yeah.
I never chose the Urban Assault skin. And even then, they still are missing deco on this keto, skinny, skeletal Clone Commando, which is popular and famous for being bulky. Right. It's like one of the coolest trooper designs in all of Star Wars, and they continue to do it injustice after injustice. I am fully over the Hunter reuse excuse. Even in the Clone Wars episode that they appear in, they are still bulky. They're still bulky in Bad Batch. Yeah, it's stylized, maybe not as bulky as the games, but hey, the games are bulky too. Right. And the Battlefront game model is bulky too. Republic Commando's bulk.
I mean, Republic Commando, they're huge.
Yeah, so it just sucks. And I'm tired of that Hunter sculpt for the Commandos. I'm sick of it.
Yep. I would say at this point, it's official. The opinion has totally changed, and the Commando buck needs to be retired. It needs to be redone. The Commandos deserve it.
Which sucks, because it's, like, too late.
Well, yeah, because they've already done almost every single Commando that, like, exists.
Yeah.
So
they could do like a couple more.
Yeah.
Which they probably, well, I don't know.
All right, go out with a bang for Gregor. Give us.
Oh, I forgot about Gregor.
Give us a deluxe figure because you know that paint scheme is going to be insanely complicated.
Imagine if they did a Gregor, and imagine how mid it would look. Just, I mean, if they're missing the deco on this simple repaint for the Urban Assault or Tactical Urban, whatever it is, imagine Gregor.
I mean, it would be painful just because it would be on the skinny hunter body.
Yeah. The other Gaming Greats 2-pack, also $44.99, is from Jedi Survivor, and it is Dagon, Jera, and the BX Droid Hybrid. So it's the Commando Droid repaint. I saw earlier this morning these two photos of the two 2-packs, and I almost thought they were fake. And then I thought they looked like AliExpress, like Val's toy store, like made up bullshit. That's honestly what my mind went to. Like how they did the Enoch Airborne Clone Trooper.
Right.
Where he just randomly had Captain Enoch deco.
Yeah.
I saw this stuff. I was like, what is all this gold and red and color schemes that I don't recognize? I am not as much of a gamer as I used to be. I did not play Jedi Survivor, so I will hand this one off to you 100%. How are we feeling?
Well, I've never canceled a pre-order for a figure faster in my life than I did for the standard version of Dagon Jera, because this is kind of the version I wanted, with the Force arm.
Yes.
You don't really see Dagon a lot with the Force arm. It's kind of like something that's at the very end of the game.
Right.
But still, I feel like the Force arm just makes sense, especially because they didn't include anything with the standard figure to like illustrate the effect of when you see him earlier in the game, the lightsaber is just like floating.
Right.
The second lightsaber is just floating. Maybe if they would have included something to like have it like, you know,
like a translucent clip or something.
Yeah, to like have it floating in the, that'd be one thing, but they didn't do that. So I felt like the Force arm version would have made the most sense. So yeah, this is the Force arm version. I think it looks pretty good. It's just a translucent blue arm.
Right, and that does mean that this is a little mildly different sculpt work because the single release, it's like covered.
I think it's just an overlay though.
Right, so you still have to sculpt the overlay. Though.
Right, so it's probably just a new overlay and that peg is probably underneath there. But still, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
A little bit of new, little tiny.
Yeah.
Microscopic.
And of course the Commando, it's all in gold. You know, it's even something like that. It's whatever. It's not really a huge part of the game.
I saw that gold, red. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's just one of the, there's a lot of repainted, you know,
Separatist droids.
Yeah, Separatist droids in the game. There's a ton of that stuff in there. So it's just more of that. And yeah, I'm at least glad that they revealed this before Dagon came out.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say as well, because it's not full scumbag mode.
It was close,
but it is on the scum scale to some degree, because if a collector wants the look without the Force arm, they now have to pay $70 if they want both looks, where they should have just done it correctly the first time.
Yeah.
Which is removable translucent arm, and they could have made a little clip or something that covers the whole, the peg
literally
hole.
just a plug. They could have made that had a little cloth piece on the
which
end of it.
I know that's unheard of.
Yeah.
But if a collector wants both looks of this character, they will have to spend $70, which is the price of the 2-pack and the single release. $25 plus $45.
Yep.
So it's not full on Balin and Shin where I'm like, that's despicable.
Yeah.
But it is somewhere on the scum scale.
It's close.
For sure.
It's close. And like I said, I'm glad that they announced this before most people had the figure in hand, because I think that's really important in situations like this. I think if you're going to do two versions of the same character, fine. Give everyone a choice. Don't let the first figure come out and then go, oh, hey, by the way, here's this other one.
That's the key difference. It is, you know, from a business perspective, probably not, because now a bunch of people will cancel, but we're on the side of the consumers, of course. It is a consumer-friendly thing to at least allow you the choice, and I am sure tons of people will cancel, save that money and get this version, which is probably the more desirable version.
Yeah, I think easily for someone like me, this was the version I was hoping for to begin with, and so I'm happy to pre-order this 2-pack, which, by the way, these are both Amazon exclusives.
Yep.
Like you said, $44.99, and by the time you're watching this, they're already up for pre-order, so go get them if you want them. Otherwise, Black Friday is right around the corner, so I'm sure these are probably actually going to go on sale in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Hasbro has been absolutely cooking lately with all of these just amazing banger reveals. They've been in the kitchen cooking that hot fire for so long.
Yeah.
I feel like we were just due for a couple of overcooked, well done steak slop releases. This is slop to me. I haven't played Survivor, so I don't really have an opinion on that. But just seeing both of these together, I'm like, okay, just some gaming grade slop.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go full slop on these.
Okay, the Battlefront one is slop.
Okay.
All right.
I'm picturing we're driving down a freshly paved road recently, and that's all the Black Series figures, right? And then here's just a small little bump that we just drove over briefly. So we're in the car, and we're just kind of... Poof,
yeah.
And then
little pothole.
Yeah, we'll be fine after this. But it's just one of those things where we've been riding such a high on the Black Series that seeing stuff like this, we're like...
I'm just like, get that shit out of here, man.
I'm like, how dare you? Like, especially with, like we said, with the Battlefront 2-pack, especially when my immediate gut reaction was, I don't even know what this is.
Dude, it's that AliExpress looking at
yeah
2-pack, bro.
So I really feel like they could have went with some better choices, but again, we just kind of believe at this point the commando body needs to be updated, or honestly,
new skull. But it's too late. It's like it's pointless to even ask for it,
right? Because
they've already released the whole squad and they've done their little repaints.
There's so few commandos left that it wouldn't make sense. But maybe they could do some fresh kind of overlay.
Maybe 10 years from now we'll get
10 years
from now we'll get the updated Delta squad.
When's the next anniversary of Republic Commando? That's what we need to figure out.
That'd be next year, 20th anniversary, because I think it came out in 2005.
Dang it.
So yeah, we're cooked.
It's too soon.
We're cooked.
We're cooked. We are cooked. We're gonna have to deal with our Ozempic Delta squad.
Oh my god.
For now.
Yep.
But that's all we have for you on this week's episode of Figure It Out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. Let us know your thoughts on these 2-packs. Which one are you picking up? Are you getting both? Are you waiting for a sale? What's the vibe? How are you feeling? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, if you're in a position to help support the channel directly, we do offer a couple different channel membership tiers. Check those out in the description of this video. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.